Hello and welcome to the Hearthstone BG A to Z with me, Grimly. Today's hero is Aranna Starseeker. Aranna was not particularly very good when she was first added into the game, as her hero required you to roll 7 times for it to activate. Her hero power, for those who are wondering, is after you roll a certain amount of times, Bob's minion hits the 7 minion limit, so you have more options. Uh, she did at some point get buffed to it's only 5 rolls for that hero power, and there have been a couple of strategies regarding staying on low tavern tiers with her as she has existed in the game for the period of time she's been in here. I still think we're going to take the Shell Collector here, so there are Nagas in the game, which is a build and Elementals, so Nagas and Elementals are pretty good for us as we can more consistently find the pieces we're looking for, more spellcrafts and or more elementals. There is a strategy for elementals specifically and murlocs with this hero where you stay on Tavern Tier 2 for most of the game and you play Tavern 2 murlocs or elementals. Given the fact that your hero power fills up the shop, you have so many choices that it's hard to miss them on those low Tavern tiers, so it's very easy to play those builds. Those would be what we call 4th place builds. And depending on what we get, we might showcase that today with Aranna. For right now, we're just going to play a very, very standard game. We're just going to Tavern, and we are going to let it roll out. We're going to take a scan of the lobby and see what we got. We got a Vol'jin in here. We got a Mutanus. We got a George the Fallen. We got a Maiev. For some reason I read that as Greymane. Someday. Ganjandus? King Mukla. Where are my bananas, bro? Where are my bananas? So, what I'm kind of thinking, if we don't immediately get offered an insane elemental build early on low tavern tier, we probably try and swing it towards Nagas and get an Athissa so that we can always roll some spellcraft units. Now, as bad as Aranna is, and she is pretty bad when compared to most other heroes in the game, she does have a certain level of consistency to being able to place in the middle of the pack. That's an elemental. You know what, I actually think we're going to take the Sorilisk and the Frog. It's a pretty sizable amount of stats. Throw a banana on the snake. Snakes like bananas? Who knows? But as much as Aranna is a very much middle of the pack kind of character if she's played to her like strengths, you can do some pretty high rolly stuff with her. Now, if they ever introduce pogo hoppers back into the game, Aranna will immediately jump to the top of, consistently best heroes in the game. For now, she sits quite firmly near the bottom of the ladder. And hopefully, at some point, Blizzard will do something about it. With the upcoming patch next week, with the quest system coming into Battlegrounds, I believe there are a couple of quests revolving around re-rolling. And that might just be up Aranna's alley. No, there are Darkmoon prizes in this, and I'm kind of feeling pocket change, but at the same time, I'd also very much like Gotcha Gift. I think I'm just going to take the Gotcha Gift. Take a Sunbacon, I guess. And we'll buff the Road Boar, so we can try and generate more blood gems off of the Road Boar. The Road Boar? Road Boar. Now, we're not exactly trying to push our hero power early on in the game, because it very much is a waste of gold, unless you get the refreshing anomaly specifically. Now, there are elementals in this game, so if we get to Tavern 4 and we get a recycling rate and an elemental build going, we can get our hero power off basically for free. So that's pretty good, but for right now, I think we just chill out and play the game for just strength, and we don't try to force our hero power. I think we'll decide when we're on Tavern 4, maybe 3, what we'll want to do with our hero power. Do I want to freeze that Zyrella? No. Or Uriel? So, for the purposes of these videos, I'm not sure what order I'm going to release them in. I might release them slightly out of order as I record them. I might release them completely in alphabetical order. They will be in alphabetical order in the playlist regardless when I make it. But the goal of the series isn't to come first place with every hero. That will be a different series I'll do at some point. I've already done it on my EU account and I'm trying to do it on my NA account too, with free to play. I guess we will just take this and we're going to Tavern and play a standard curve. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to upload them out of order, so the purposes of these videos is to explain a little bit about the character, how they play, the best minion pool typings for them, a little bit about their history, and just kind of, you know, showcase what they can do. I'm going to try and not upload really, really bad games, but at the same time, I have to concede a lot of games over and over and over again just to roll onto these heroes, so for some of them it's just going to be one take and out. As long as I showcase what the hero does and what it can do well is kind of what I'm getting at. Now I know there are probably going to be some people who might actually watch the series and keep a tally count of wins versus losses, well, top 4s versus bottom 4s, and you're more than welcome to. It's not a thing I will personally be doing, but you know, if that makes it more enjoyable for you to watch, then you do you. Now, you can also do a couple of other strategies with this here hero. You can play Pinkman, Wraith Weaver on Tavern Tier 1, and just kind of spam demons on Tavern 1 and 2 for a while. It's not awful, it's a build. You can play really low Tavern Murlocs and Pirates, like Tavern 3 Pirates is pretty sick. Tavern 2 and 3 Murlocs are pretty good. You kind of want to go to Tavern 4 though with Murlocs is the only thing, because you want the Primal Fins and you want to be able to triple into Bran. Oh, we got both Blood Gems too, this is pretty good.
Oh, Commander, you're so cool!
I think we're just going to Tavern and get at least one ding on our hero power. Have a banana. Yeah, there's nothing particular. Oh, there is a recycling wraith actually. We'll freeze that. We'll freeze the recycling wraith. That's basically a build. That'll get our hero power off almost for free. And it'll also lead into a good build, I'd like to hope. Now, I've been paying very little attention to who we're fighting turn after turn in this lobby. Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot we can do for our positioning outside of the way it already is set up. So we're just going to have to take our lumps as we get them. We're still sitting above 40 HP though, so you know, we haven't wasted a bunch of gold in the early game just trying to roll down for a hero power, because it's not really beneficial to us. We didn't get the optimal start. Now we can force the optimal start with Aranna, or at least have a higher chance to percent, or higher percent chance to, by just, you know, donkey rolling down. I believe Aranna was in the game when Pogo Hoppers were in. I believe it was her and Jandis are why Pogo Hoppers were removed. Old school BG players will remember and cherish Pogo Hoppers. We take that loss, that's fine. He had a giant Divine Shield buff out that we just couldn't deal with. That's fine. Okay, so now we transition into some sort of elemental build. Dark Moon prizes are slightly infuriating if you're trying to actually buy a card at the start of the turn. I do want that banner board, but at the same time I can't have that banner board.
Back to the pool, fearless minion.
Take a deep breath.
Another tick on our hero power. I'm just gonna roll. I like the Dazzling Light Spawn a lot. I'm just gonna check this first and see what it is. Yeah, no, that's actually pretty good. So you're done.
Escape the darkness with me.
Now we could have picked up the bunker there, but I'm thinking what we do is... Did I sell one of my road war? Or did I sell something else by accident there? I feel like I fucked up somehow. Oh well, I guess. Start giving some buffs to this. Get our free roll in, why not? I probably should have froze that shop. It was probably wrong to not freeze that. This is basically a coin. Wait, no, it's not. Yeah, it's kind of a coin flip. I think we win. Coin flip averted. Wait, hold on. Tie. We take those. We take those. We're generating blood gems. We're getting our rolls on.
Can't wait to play.
I would love Brand's Blessing. I would also... Wait, no, Screw Rule's not a great deal. I'm gonna go with Brand's Blessing. Okay. Okay. That's done. That's done. I believe we're getting rid of the Sorolisk now. We're going to Tavern. Gonna use our free roll. Gonna play this. Yeah, we don't really need anything out of there. Almost used a Brand's Blessing there by accident. That would have been a big old forehead. Just big, massive forehead play. I believe we're almost on our hero power. We have... Oh wait, are we done already? Oh, we are done. Never mind, look at me. I was so like occupied staring at everything else I didn't realize we already finished our hero power. So as you can see, our shop is completely filled up, which is going to be pretty good with an elemental build. Especially an elemental build that gets free rolls on full shops. This is going to be absolutely insane.
There's no stopping you.
We don't win this, but like whatever, we get buffs. That's rude. Please don't hit my dazzling light one. Thank you. Okay, yeah, we're gonna take some damage here and it's gonna hurt. Okay, at least we killed 3 minions off his board with the light spawn. That's not too bad. We're only taking a handful of damage here. That's fine. We're still healthy.
Everybody chill. I have refreshments. Pick a minion to lead you to victory.
I was doing a minion. How about that?
Pick a minion to lead you to victory.
I see the Agam, but like we can't. Okay, I guess you were done, and you were done now.
Take a deep
Pick a minion to lead you to
I like the wildfire.
shield minions coming right up.
Yeah, I know what, we'll freeze for the stasis.
Oh, you're ahead. Keep it up.
This was exactly what I was talking about, just getting a solid elemental build off the floor. Yeah, we're fine. We take those. I'm wondering when do we use this brand's blessing.
Chill. I have refreshments.
Kinda needs to be in a shop where I buy 2 things. Oh, right, yeah, that doesn't work. I'm dumb.
Please don't burst my bubble. Oh, they may be small, but they sure are cute.
Sure, I guess. Why not at this point?
Please don't burst my bubble.
Okay. Okay.
Gold.
Alrighty. Oh, I fucked up.
Looking
Okay. I kind of messed that up ever so slightly at the end, but like, we got it in the end. Hold on a second. We're not dead? That's kind of all that matters here, is we're not dead. Okay, we just took a Nomi to the face. It hurts, but like, worse things could happen. We're fine. We're so fine.
You know what time it is? Time for your epic comeback!
I was hoping for another Gare, to be quite honest. I mean, sure, Cherubil's fine, I guess.
Eat a drink.
Take a deep breath. You tread on sacred ground.
We are down a minion here, but at the same time, have you seen how strong we are? Have you seen how big this Gare is already?
There's no stopping.
We messed up. I messed up somewhere down along the line. Oh, we're dead. We're not dead. We live. We lose though, so we live. Okay, that cyclone's gonna have to carry us to the moon. Otherwise, we're screwed. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're alive. Oh, this game is getting a little bit sketchy. Is there a ghost and can I go to 6 and fight it? There is a ghost and we get a tower? Or a Dark Moon prize? You know what? I'm gonna try a different hero power and see what we get. I know this kind of defeats the point of Devour is really good. I don't think that's gonna work. Okay, we're back down to the normal amount of minions.
Take a deep breath.
Not really sure where we're going with this build, but like it's something. I guess I roll? Garbage. Not garbage, but I just don't want it.
Great time to hire minions.
I kinda like this elemental just for making this guy absolutely ginormous and unkillable. That's so wrong. It's also like 4 free rerolls. So that's also pretty good. And it's buffs. That elemental does a lot of things. It's a pretty versatile one drop right now. So I would definitely call this game so far a success in showing you what Aranna can do. Now granted, we did take a treasure a while ago that just removed our hero power. We're no longer playing Aranna. But we played Aranna to get to that point. And that's what's important. So my thought process on that was we already have so many free rerolls per turn that having extra minions in the shop isn't really that advantageous to us. Now being able to stack Mutana stats, that's pretty advantageous.
What an impressive victory.
So I would like one of you please, thank you. Okay, so I'm just gonna eat this. Play this.
It's a great time to hire minions.
See. For justice.
No. Okay, that's another Garrett, that's kind of insane.
Pick minion equals pick win. Am I right?
Not quite top 4 yet, but you know, we could be. I believe we're just going to eat this molten rock. Keep our 2 free rolls for next game when we inevitably die this turn. This rag is awfully small.
There's a battle brewing.
How screwed are we, Doc? Give it to me straight. Oh, we're dead. That's unfortunate. We didn't quite get the exact insane elemental build that we wanted to get, but we still showcased exactly what Aranna can do in maybe the right circumstances. So for now, I believe that is we'll call it there. We'll call that basically a success for Aranna. Thank you very much for sticking with me. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and all the good stuff. And I'll catch you for another A to Z coming very shortly.